We're live. Good morning. Yeah, morning to you once again. 7:24 on Cat Country. 95.1. It's Wendy and Mason in the morning. We are broadcasting live on Facebook now. If you want to follow along, you can also see inside the studio at YouTube. Search for Wendy and Mason in the morning. You'll be able to find us there. Today we're talking about things people are just pretending to like or trying to convince themselves that they like.
Okay.
You know anything like that? Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
It was a big poll online. They asked people that they think that there's a lot of things out there that people really don't like, but are trying to convince themselves that they like.
Okay.
For example, caviar. Have you ever had caviar?
I love caviar.
You
actually.
do?
I'm not convincing myself that I like that or not. I do. I love caviar.
Are you sure?
Very much so.
You love caviar. You love
it.
fish
I love the
eggs.
salty pop and the crunch and the melt in your mouth buttery flavor. Yeah, no, I'm very much into caviar.
Ha.
Yeah.
Ha.
I know a lot of people aren't though.
Yeah, caviar on the list. So we'll see if there's other things just like that. But yeah, caviar is big. Let's see. From the top of the list, this one's funny. Colorado company, Crocs.
Yeah.
Everybody wears Crocs, right?
Not me.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I
no,
hate
no
Crocs.
on the Crocs. Yeah. Okay.
I don't like Crocs either.
I don't even pretend. I just don't pay attention to them. It's
Yeah.
not part of my wardrobe.
Huge Colorado company. People
Yeah.
wearing Crocs all over the world. You know, I was in Thailand in January. There were Crocs. Full branded Crocs. You know what I mean?
Nice.
In
Hey,
Thailand, in
that's
Bangkok,
good. International,
Thailand.
but not on my feet.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad
I
says
like my hey dudes.
Brad says the Denver Broncos. I'm definitely not pretending.
Ooh, you were gonna make Mason
Me,
mad.
I'm a lifetime Bronco fan. From the moment I was born, I was given a Broncos jersey, a Broncos helmet, some shoulder pads, and
And that studied
you know,
emotion.
the thing is, there are some lean years where you're not that excited about the Broncos. You
But
know?
true fans stay there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I
definitely
always
still.
think of that scene in Major League
Uh-huh.
when the Indians weren't doing so well, but there's that group of people that would bring the teepee out and
Yeah.
they would bring the drums, and no matter who was in the stadium, they were always there from day one. every
Absolutely.
single day.
That's
So,
Bronco fans. We're
that's
going
how
to
it-
be there.
And that's how it should be.
We're
Don't
going-
need fair weather fans.
No, absolutely not. We are Broncos fans through and through.
You are.
Bronco game tomorrow. We, Bronco fans. That's what I'm saying. We, the Bronco fans.
Yes, the true diehards.
If Wendy's not a Bronco fan, I just feel
Not that
sad
I'm
for
not a
her.
fan. I just don't
Sad.
care.
But yeah,
Is that bad?
back to the list of things, and feel free to put it on the comments. Things you think people are only convincing themselves they like. So far, we have the Broncos, Crocs, and caviar.
Brad.
Broncos, Crocs, and caviar. Let's see, what does it say? Broncos, you mean have great value Broncos? What does that mean? Great value
It's like
Broncos?
the discounted
Discounted Broncos?
Yeah, like the ones you get on Wish.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, I guess.
Oh my goodness.
How about this one? Sparkling water.
I like sparkling water.
Sparkling
It's
water.
good for your tummy.
I could see people definitely thinking that you don't really like that. I don't. It tastes like nothing. Or like tonic water. It tastes
Tonic
like.
water's
Ugh.
very different. Yeah,
Ugh.
tonic water's gross.
Yeah, but
Sparkling
some people
water-
get it all
I
the
like
time.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, like people that are like vodka tonic. You know, those kind of
Yeah,
drinkers,
but
whiskey
has
tonic, that
quinine
kind of
in
stuff.
it, and that's what makes it bitter. It has
Yeah.
that bitter taste. So
I
tonic
think-
very. Now I don't pretend to like tonic water, but you know you're right about that though, Mason. If we're going into the tonic water region, a lot of people just out of habit, gin and tonic. You know, bitter
Yeah.
and bitter.
Taxes? I'm not sure.
I
I don't think anybody pretends
ain't
to
pretending
like
we
that.
like that. No. I see where you're going with that though, but.
Jared kicks butt the hardest when he's in his Crocs. I do get that.
Gerard.
Well, we got a long one. I don't
What's
know what
another
this says.
list? What else
Somebody's
is on the
got
list?
some serious
Oh my,
feelings
hi.
about Crocs.
She loves Crocs, but not the ones with the holes in them. I did okay.
Not the ones with the holes
I'm
in
so clueless with Crocs. I have my Hey Dudes. That's what I wear.
Yeah.
But I guess Crocs I hear are good if you're in the medical industry and you get the ones without the holes because you can wash them, you can bleach them. You know, if you get any kind of fluids on there that don't belong on your feet.
Yeah.
Crocs are good for that. I think. I hear.
Let's
don't know.
read. Let's read the real serious opinions about Crocs from Rebecca here. I don't pretend to like Crocs. I love Crocs, but not the ones with the holes in them. If I'm going to pay for a pair of shoes, they can't have holes in them. LOL. Been wearing them for at least 15 years.
All right.
But
Been around a
like
while.
Wendy, I also love my Hey Dude shoes. They just haven't been in business nearly as long as the Crocs.
True, true.
So,
But Hey Dudes, ooh, they're so comfortable. I wore mine yesterday when we were playing cornhole.
yeah.
It didn't make me play any better. I'll
It didn't?
admit, but I was
Oh, no.
comfortable. My back didn't hurt.
Yeah.
I love those Hey Dudes. I don't know what it is about them, but
Yeah.
yeah, and I always point them out when people have them on. I'm like, oh, you got the dudes on. They're
Yeah.
like, I love my dudes.
Yeah. Ooh, here's a good answer, I think. We're talking about things people are convincing themselves that they like. Kenna, put beer.
You know what? I will agree with you there, girlfriend. And when someone tells you it's an acquired taste, then why are we drinking it? You
Yeah.
have to acquire a taste for something, which is true in the beginning because now I'm totally like, if there's FH Beer Works Sticky Paws on the menu, I'm gonna order it.
Yeah.
You know, and Modelo. I love me my Modelo.
Yeah.
But it
You actually
definitely
like the way
took
it
me a while.
tastes?
I do. I like beer.
Yeah.
hmm
But it's an acquired taste.
But I do relate with what Ken is saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, I drink beer because that's what's at the party, but you may not like it.
Well, you know who I think are good judges in flavor
Who's that?
on just basic flavor. Nothing else, just like I put this in my mouth and it tastes good. Kids. Right?
Yeah.
And I remember
They're
getting
honest.
like a sip of beer from my dad as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, because I was sitting around, mom's drinking a beer, dad's drinking a beer at a restaurant, and like, hey, can I have a sip?
Yeah.
You take a sip, it's like,
You drinking that? I know.
why?
It's
Why
so
would you do that?
Exactly.
Why would
Beer is
anybody?
acquired,
It was
yes.
like you know, as a kid especially, you're like, my Sprite is so much better. My root beer is delicious. My Coca-Cola is so much better than that. Why are you drinking that? So I get that.
And then in
Beer.
Germany, the Germans will take their beer steins and set it on the mantle of the fireplace and warm it up.
Yeah.
And drink it warm. You know what I do with some beers that, you know, like not the highest qualities of beers,
Yeah.
that are a little bit more bitter, is I will actually do Sprite mix in it. It's called a Radler.
Okay.
So if you put a little soda in the beer, you can do that with an orange drink, you can do it with Dr. Pepper. It changes the flavor of the beer, so you don't really need to acquire a taste
Yeah.
for that.
So we'll take a little break. We'll come back. We'll keep talking about what people are convincing themselves that they like. You know, stuff like driving a stick shift.
Good answer, Sarah. Work. We all pretend like we like to work.
Love it. Love it.
Good
What does
answer.
Clint say? Mason?
Sorry, my eyes just won't stop watering. It's that time of day. Y'all get to deal with it.
Mason, can you add
That
licorice to the list? Yeah.
Some people do pretend they like it. I love it. I'm not pretending, or I wouldn't buy it.
And I don't-
He was not happy with the licorice flavor yesterday at all.
I don't know if I'm pretending to like
No,
it.
you
I didn't
didn't-
even know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
there's a weird thing about black licorice. I just feel like it's a weird thing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I tried European licorice, salted black licorice
Salty black licorice. Yeah.
yesterday, and it was okay, but like it also was terrible at the same time.
He couldn't get the taste out of his mouth. It didn't matter what he did.
It was just terrible, but it was good, I guess. It has like a flavor that you just kind of want more. Like I compared it to train wreck.
Train wreck in your mouth.
A train wreck, and it's like you don't want to see it, but you want to see it. You want to look at it. You're gonna see this train wreck. You're gonna take a look.
So what else is on the list?
Let's see. When Rebecca's talking more about her Crocs. Wendy nailed it. I
Yes,
started wearing
yes.
Crocs when I worked as a nurse.
Yeah.
Mason
there's
Shirley.
Something to be said about that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Rebecca.
if I were in the medical field, I would definitely want comfy shoes that I could bleach at the end of the day.
Yeah. She says, Shirley, you remember me from your time in Shreveport. I do remember you, Rebecca. You know that I'm wordy. Yes. You have long comments. You're going to write a comment that like covers up our whole faces.
We
This
don't
is going to
mind.
go all the way
You
up.
don't mind. You're engaged and you're enjoying, and that's what matters to us.
What does this say? My basement dwelling father-in-law. You're pretending to like him? People are. Everybody
I never
is.
pretended to like my in-laws. They knew exactly how I felt about them.
Yeah, that's funny. Here, I have to do a live commercial real quick. We'll just keep it going on Facebook.
Yeah,
You
maybe
guys
you'll
will be-
get your appetite with this one because I'm craving these suckers. I want one.
Yeah, you guys might like this. If you live in the Colorado Springs area.
We gotta get them to come up here.
Midwest Garage Door of Colorado Springs. Visit us online at MidwestColoradoSprings.com.
Hey guys, Mason in the morning for Three Margaritas Breakfast Food Truck. You got to get out there and give it a try. They brought breakfast burritos in for us and they were absolutely delicious. I ate three breakfast burritos from Three Margaritas Breakfast Food Truck in Widefield. They're out there now. They're having a grand opening. So it's a brand new thing. And you get to take your choice. You get to take your pick, choose what you want on your breakfast burrito. And they're just $3 a piece. So you can get 3 breakfast burritos for $3 a piece at Three Margaritas Breakfast Food Truck in Widefield. So get out there and get yourself a breakfast burrito now.
And bring me one while you're at it.
I'll tell you what, I
I've
am
been
not.
craving those.
I am not pretending to like the Three Margaritas breakfast burritos.
They're so good.
Those things are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I have been
incredible.
craving it ever since they brought them in. Like, I want their chorizo bacon breakfast burrito every day, right now. Right now.
Yeah. You want to go back to the list? Driving
Yeah.
a stick shift is actually on there.
I love to drive stick. I
Yeah.
have a stick shift vehicle, actually.
And you like it?
I do very much. I always feel like a race car driver. I feel more in control too.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I've always enjoyed stick shift.
Well, online it says if you're driving a stick shift by choice, you're dumb.
I think if you don't know how to drive a stick shift, you're dumb.
What does that say? Nice
Like-
work, my man. I like the extra content. Yeah. Glad you're liking it. Oh, here's one. Here's one that I hear people say this all the time to me because I actually really do like it. Camping. I love camping. I think it's fun. I think it's a whole lot of
love
fun.
Camping. I don't like the prepping and I don't like the cleanup. I don't like you having to get everything out of the shed, load up the car, enjoy your 3 days of relaxation in your tent, but then you got to come home and then you still got to clean everything up. You got to do all the dishes. You got to clean the tent.
So you think I'm just pretending to like it? So you think I'm just pretending to
No,
like
I
it?
know you like it.
I
You
love
don't-
camping.
I
think it's
love
awesome.
to camp. I don't like to clean.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
People online though, they say if you like camping, you're ridiculous. It's uncomfortable and everything you bring home smells like a campfire.
Kind of going along the lines with that one. Yeah, it's not that I pretend to like it. I enjoy it. Maybe I'm a 50-50 on that one.
Yeah. Let's see another one. If you drive in the Colorado mountains and you're not driving a stick, then you don't know how to. So we're talking driving a stick still? They say you're dumb if you choose to drive a stick. Let's see, what's another one on the list? Running outside as a form of exercise. Ah,
Yeah, you know the people, you can tell when they're running and they're miserable.
well, there's a lot of people that don't, especially here in Colorado.
I don't run.
People love running. You see them all over, you know? I don't think they'd do it if they didn't actually like it.
I don't know.
You got to get into it though. You
Yeah.
got to get like, you know, the first day you go, you try to run yourself a mile outside in Colorado, in the mountains or in Colorado Springs at the elevation, you know, it stinks. But then you get to a point where it's like actually fun. And I think that's where those people are. It takes a little while. This one's good because I've always had an issue with this one. The beach.
Oh, I love the beach.
The beach.
And the ocean. There's no way I'm pretending that.
Yeah,
I
they say-
pretend to like the mountains, let me put it that way.
They say it's super boring and it's not worth getting sand everywhere.
Totally worth getting sand everywhere.
I actually
Oh.
agree. I have never been a fan of the beach. My family does. My wife loves the beach. My daughter loves the beach. They all love the beach. I'm like, it's pretty. And I start getting antsy at the beach. I'm like, what do you do now? You know, let's get a frisbee. Let's play frisbee. And then you're done. You know, you can go swim and that's cool. But like the beach,
Yeah.
the actual beach, like people go
I'm a
to the
big
beach
fan, big fan.
and just sit there. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
what is
zen,
what is
absolute
fun
zen.
about the beach?
Mhm.
You're sitting on sand. Like when else do you want to sit on sand?
All the time at the beach.
At the beach, but no other time would you ever want to
We
sit
don't
on
have
sand.
Sand here, unless you go down to the sand dunes, which are beautiful, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Another one is kale. Yes.
I love kale chips. I make my own. I dehydrate kale with all kinds
You're-
of flavors and seasoning.
You're
but
just pretending to like
no,
it
I don't
because
pretend
you
I
want to
won't
be
put it-
healthy.
I wouldn't put it in a salad and eat it raw, but I do enjoy it in a smoothie, and
Yeah.
I love it dried. I love it. Mhm. I know. It's bitter though. You don't want to eat it raw.
Kale is terrible. The taste of any type of alcohol, including IPAs.
Who says that?
Everybody. The internet.
Oh,
The internet says that.
any kind of alcohol? I disagree with
Yeah.
that. Alcohol, some of them are so good.
But is it the
It's
alcohol that tastes
dangerous. Well,
You know what I mean?
I like vodka. I drink vodka with a cube of ice. You
But
know?
does it taste good?
Yes.
I drink vodka.
I think vodka has a nice sugary sweetness to it, so
Sugary
but I'm a big
sweetness?
fan of vodka.
Straight vodka
Straight vodka.
doesn't have a sugary sweet taste.
Just depends on what you get.
Tastes like
you gotta be
alcohol.
Polish like me and know which ones are the good ones.
Tastes like alcohol, but they say any type. So beer, wine. People who love wine, I love wine.
Well,
People-
Bailey's Irish Cream is good.
Bailey's Irish Cream, but it's not because of the alcohol. It's because of everything else that they put in it. That just
So
basically,
they're just talking baseline, nothing, no mixer.
yeah.
Okay.
Ah, well,
Like tequila.
it's just the internet. The
Right.
internet's the internet. They
Right.
say whatever
but
they want.
everything you hear on the internet and read is for real.
Oh, here's another one this is in my wheelhouse. Extremely spicy stuff. I'm
I'm
just
extremely
pretending.
spicy. You're not pretending. I've seen you drink that stuff.
I choose it by
You do,
far. If
yeah.
it's there, like if you got a choice between
Mm-hmm.
something and then something spicy, spicy.
Yeah.
All in.
We went to Texas, was it Famous Dave's and Texas T-Bone together.
Yeah.
And he asks the waitress, what do you have back in the back that's spicier than anything on the table? What did she come back with? Some hobo stuff for you? Just totally...
Hobo stuff.
Hobo spice was just crazy pepper. I mean, I tasted it and it was delicious, but the back end of it is like if you don't have a glass of milk ready, you're not going to be a happy camper.
If you get over there, for those of you who do like your spicy stuff,
What was it called?
it's at Famous Dave's, and what's the other side of the sign say? Texas
T-Bone.
Best Barbecue T-Bone.
Yeah.
That, I think it's called the Devil's Spit.
I think you're right.
I think that was what it was.
He totally went for it and dipped his wings in there, and I think you went through 2 cups of it. You were drinking it pretty much, more or less.
No, I poured it all over the wings.
He
Got them in there,
loves spicy.
mixed it up.
This man does not pretend that he loves spicy.
I love
it's for real.
spicy.
Mhm.
Here's another one for me, but my wife loves it. I feel like, what are you doing in there? Why is this fun for you? Why do you like this? Bubble baths.
I like bath bombs. I haven't had a bubble bath in a long, long time.
I feel like they're just pretending. What are you doing? You're just sitting there,
But
and
you
it's
can
not
make a
hot for
bubble
very long.
mohawk.
Like a hot tub is cool, and it keeps hot. Like a bubble bath is like lukewarm water, and you got like soap everywhere. I'm like, this is a mess.
Yeah,
That's basically you're taking a
it's
messy
pretty.
bath. What else? Plain
know-
black coffee.
Yeah, no pretending there. Blech, gross. You know what I think a lot of people pretend they like?
What?
Pumpkin spice.
You think they're pretending?
I do.
Right.
If someone brought me a pumpkin
love
spice latte, I wouldn't say no to it, but I would definitely be pretending I liked it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ah,
I like it. Think it tastes good.
I know, and your wife Allison totally.
Oh,
into it.
she's a nut. My wife's an absolute
She
pumpkin
bleeds
nut.
pumpkin spice.
Try bubbles in a hot tub for fun. That would be like a huge mess, right? I've never done that. Can you do that, or does it ruin stuff? Has anybody done that? Put bubble bath in a hot tub? Don't do it in a public place. Disclaimer. I don't want you to get in trouble. Clubs when you're over the age of 35. What about that?
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Clubs. They're just pretending to like them. You're like, I'm still young
Still
and
young,
hip.
but I ain't digging this scene too much right now.
I am so cool. I'm having the best time.
Shots, give me more shots. That's how you had to handle it, the whole situation.
But like, you do love it
Drink
when
the
you're
alcohol that people pretend they like.
you do love it when you're a kid and you're,
Oh yeah.
you know, get over 35 and you're like, gosh, I got to get up in the morning. This is going to be terrible. I own my own hot tub. Share. So did you do it? Bubbles in a hot tub? Did it actually work? Got to tell us. Being a parent. How about that one? Being a parent. People are only pretending to like it. I actually hear that a lot. And I can kind of understand too.
I love being a parent. I love it. And I was just thinking about that yesterday. Is how cool is it that there's a little person walking around on this planet that has.
But you're not a
genetics.
parent anymore.
I'm always a parent. I
No,
have a
like
daughter.
but she's out, right? She's a
You
grown
will
up.
always
So
be a
now
parent.
you're
You're talking about raising a child, not being a parent.
Yeah.
Because while you're raising a child, you're still raising yourself too. We all grow while we're raising our kids, and that's why it's so frustrating sometimes.
Yeah. Here's what it says: being a parent, you'd never give it up. You love your kids,
Yeah.
but do you actually like it?
Yes.
Do you actually like? Look at that. She says that she does put bubbles in her hot tub. That's
Awesome.
fun. I didn't know. I thought maybe it would break it or
There's gotta
something
be
like
special
that.
kinds that just dissolve and don't cause problems. Like you couldn't just go pouring Dawn dish detergent in there and get a bubble bath. That
What-
would be a bad thing.
Wendy, you want to promo something? You got 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Over Rock and a Hard Place.
Colorado's Cat Country 95.1. Congratulations to Amy Buck. She was the winner of the Lainey Wilson tickets. And coming up on Monday, it is Kip Moore Mondays. Every Monday through September 11th, we're going to hook you up with tickets to a show at Pueblo Memorial Hall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done.
That's how it's done. You've seen inside the studio. You've seen how the sausage is made. But yeah, being a parent, do you actually like it? Because, I mean, you think about all the stuff that you have to go through as a parent. From the moment they're born, it's like poop everywhere, vomit everywhere, carrying a lump around everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know? Do you actually like it? That kind of thing? I understand people thinking that kind of thing.
I understand them thinking that too.
And then they
I
become
love it.
toddlers, nightmare
Oh my
toddlers that
gosh.
won't settle
I think
down.
the toddler age was one of my favorites. I love 9-month-old
Then
babies.
then they get a little older. You have to actually start worrying about their school and their sports, and making sure you're making the right decisions and choosing all the right things for them to hopefully you're raising them right and that kind of thing, and that drives you crazy. Then they become teenagers.
Then they start driving.
Yeah. Then they go to college and you're like, gosh, I hope I did something right. I hope I raised them right for the last 18 years. And then they're grown-ups, and I know my mom still worries about me. Everywhere I go, she's still worried.
I get a call every other day from my mom, and we meet up almost every week for lunch.
Yep.
So-
My mom still worries that I'm dead in a ditch.
Oh, stop.
That's big. No, like if I'm like maybe 15 minutes later than she thought I was gonna be to get to her house or something like that. She's like, I thought something terrible had happened.
Aw.
You're never late. You're never, and I'm 42 years old. She's still worried about that kind of stuff. So do you really like worrying about your entire life and livelihood? I don't know. Do you actually like it? Last one on the list is lobster. What do you think?
I
Do you
love
actually
lobster.
like lobster?
I love lobster, but I would take crab over lobster, if that says anything. So maybe I'm 50-50 on that one too.
Yeah.
Scallops, it goes crab, scallops, lobster, if I were given a choice.
Crabs, scallops, lobster.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost time for us to do another topic here, and I think it's a fun topic. Should we just stay on Facebook, or you want to keep
I don't mind.
Facebook, YouTube, wherever we are? We're in like 5 different things
We're
right
all
now.
over the place. Let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah. We got a hot new party favor for weddings. That's what we're going to talk about here. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. Would this be a great idea, bad idea, horrible, life-altering idea, or would it be awesome? It's a party favor. Why are we getting so deep when it comes to wedding party favors? Interesting. Got about 30 seconds. Rockin' Hard Place right now. You guys like that song?
Love it.
Let us know your favorite country song right now. Put it in the comments. Like to see that. All right, 15 seconds. And good morning to you once again, 7:48 on Cat Country 95.1. Wendy and Mason in the morning. Still broadcasting live, of course, on the radio, but also Facebook and YouTube. You can find us at facebook.com/catcountry951. And on YouTube, just search for Mason in the Morning or Wendy and Mason in the Morning. We should be able to pop up right there for you. Wendy, I have a topic that I think you might find interesting.
Okay.
It's a hot new wedding favor. Like when you give your wedding guests a nice, cool gift.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do that. Some people just put it right at the table. You know, something in a cup, something you get to take home. A memento, sometimes like that. The new one that's taking over, the new wave of cool party favors for weddings, are tattoos.
Like real ones?
Real tattoos.
Oh, that's cool.
People are
You know
actually-
I'd like that.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
You've got a couple. You've got some
Just a
ink.
couple.
But yeah, tattoos are apparently the new hot party favor that they're offering at your wedding. People are
that'd be
actually
fun.
hiring tattoo artists to come to the wedding, and during the wedding reception, they can get tattoos.
Digging it.
And I guess it can be any kind of tattoos. They're not saying like you have to get, you know, whoever and the date of their wedding or anything like that. But it's just like, hey, we're going to pay for this guy to give tattoos of whatever you want, small ones, something that you'll remember this wedding for forever. What do you think?
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
That's unique. I dig it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. A wedding photographer in Kansas posted a photo last week. The client had hired the tattoo artist for their cocktail hour. They got videos online. You can see this kind of stuff. I mean, it's really something. And the thing is, the tattoos aren't exactly free. They are paying for it. The family. So, I mean, the hosts of the wedding, the bride and the groom, the family of them or whatever, they're paying for it.
Okay.
And they have a set price of $60 per person. But they weren't offering things like a full sleeve, it says.
Right, or a back piece or
Yeah.
a full leg. I was wondering about that, but you know, you have to make a trade-off when you're talking about a wedding.
Yeah.
So you're either going to get filet mignon and no tattoos, or you're going to get cheeseburgers and tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm okay with both.
B-Rad says Hardy started this trend.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it's something. Some people think it's cute.
I
There's
like
people
it. I think it's
commenting
neat.
on it.
I mean, if that's what your friends and family are into, then that's kind of a cool party favor, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Some
like
people
it.
saying it's super weird. Some people saying it's horribly unsanitary. And another one would be extremely awkward for any one of your guests and very loud.
Well, there's that.
What do you think?
I don't know. I could see it being a fun trend, but it just depends. You know, it takes a special kind of person to do the tattoos like what I have and things of that nature. Do you have any tattoos, Mason?
Yeah, I have one on my shoulder.
Okay.
And my wife has some tattoos. My dad has a tattoo. My sister has some tattoos. Yeah, lots of tattoos.
See, my
Not
parents-
like covered in anything.
Yeah.
Just the occasional, you know, smaller one somewhere.
The meaningful ones, you know, the hearts and stuff like that. Yeah, my brother doesn't have any. My mom and dad don't have any. My cousin doesn't have any.
Yeah.
My aunt and uncle don't have any. And then there's me.
So is this meaningful though? And what if the couple gets divorced?
Hey, you got a free tattoo out of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you're all for it. You like it.
I'm all for it.
Well, all
I
right.
think it'd be fun. It's different, you know. Everybody's looking for that unique edge, especially in a wedding. So that would definitely count.
Tell us your thoughts if you had a wedding, you know, at the Broadmoor, right here in Colorado Springs, and they brought out a tattoo artist or a whole host of tattoo artists, and you could get in line and get your whatever, your orchid done. Give us a text. Put it in the comments. Tell us what you think of tattoos as wedding favors. 719-715-0951.
I need to go heat up my coffee. Do you want to keep going live? Do you want to take a break? Let everybody
Yeah,
go about their day?
we'll call it. We've been on for a while.
We'll be
There's
back
still
on
people
Monday,
watching though.
though.
Hey, put a comment. Tell us that you're watching. Say hi. Like. Follow. Do whatever it is that you got to do wherever we are. Facebook, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. And we will see you guys again on Monday.
Well, Mason's going to be out today at the RV, Great American RV and Tiny Home Festival, and I'm going to be out tomorrow at Louisa Craft Jewelers from 1 to 3. So, Mason, you're 4 to 6 tonight.
Yeah,
at
4 to
the
6.
North Penrose Event Center.
Yeah, and I might go live again too.
Yeah.
Maybe give you guys a tour of the RVs, the tiny homes,
You'll
something
dig
like
it.
that.
You'll
But
dig it.
really
That's
just come out and find me.
Yeah, yeah, they did a great job. And then I'll be at Louisa Craft Jewelers tomorrow from 1 to 3 with their clearance sale, and they've got items up to 70% off. So if you were looking at a piece there and you were waiting for it to go on sale, now's the time. So we're both looking forward to seeing all of y'all this weekend.
Yep. Have a great weekend. Have the best weekend ever. Bye.